Welcome, my darklings. I thought I would show you what I recently got for my birthday. I only have a select number of people that actually get me things for my birthday, but my goodness are they generous. I got a couple of birthday cards, a skull on a birthday cake, a raven, very fitting, and a cat on another birthday cake, even more fitting. I did provide an extensive wish list, most of which were films and books, and boy did they deliver. We have one of my literal favourite films ever. I believe I've mentioned this in previous videos, the original 2D animated SpongeBob movie. Next we have a French animated film, A Town Called Panic. Now this is one not many people have heard of, but again it's got that zany kind of humour. So if you enjoy SpongeBob SquarePants, give this a go if you can get your claws on it. I would say Empire's summary of it is rather accurate. Toy Story on absinthe. Not that I've ever had absinthe, but yes, very fun. It's just one of those European oddball kind of films. If you like underground works of art, zany humour and stop motion, I'm sure you'll appreciate this. Lastly, I got a trilogy. We have Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, one of the best films to come out in the 80s. It stars Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter. Alex Winter was actually one of the vampires in Lost Boys. We also have the sequel from 1991. This gets even crazier than their Excellent Adventure. It's full of cultural tropes and references. Honestly, if you've never heard of it, give this a go. Now the third chapter in this series I have never heard of, so I may leave a film review on my Patreon. So join that if you like film reviews. I do a lot of them. I'm not sure if this is going to be a fail like the Spinal Tap revival of recent years, but I've not paid for it out of my own pocket. I may as well give it a go. I got this hardback edition of the Weird Medieval Guys by Olivia M. Swarthout. It's essentially a guide to living in the Dark Ages. It's got artwork by Hieronymus Bosch. It's not a heavy read at all. There's plenty of artwork and pictures, lots of visual aids and step-by-steps. And while there are lashings of humour throughout the book, you still learn quite a lot. Getting into the spookier portion, I've got a book about haunted happenings. The blurb reads, "Do ghosts and spirits really haunt the halls of the UK's most well-known properties? Take a journey into some of the most notoriously haunted locations in the UK and Europe and delve into real-life paranormal experiences as seen through the eyes of a ghost hunter. This collection of ghostly encounters from beyond the grave is sure to chill you to the core. Real places, real experiences, real haunted happenings." The font and layout and paragraph length seems quite comfortable for my eyes if I want to have a spooky evening read. I'm very interested to get my teeth into this one. Did I mention I like books? I've got this surprisingly huge copy of Varney the Vampire. I believe this is the complete tale. It's much thicker and denser than I realised. This is one of the few really classic vampires that I've not read about. There's been plenty of references to him, but I've never actually got my hands on any portion of this story, it'll be great to give the full tale a read. Finally, we have a non-fiction book all about vampires for a change. This is essentially a handbook for history and lore surrounding vampires. It surprised me to realise the entire book is in full colour. I love the graphic design and layouts, and the illustrations are just gorgeous. I was particularly interested to read about vampires across other countries and other centuries, and how their manifestation can be visually very different to the classic vampire trope as cemented by Hammer Horror and Universal Studios. It took me less than a few hours to read this from cover to cover, but I also find it a beautiful design. This book is something I want to display at every opportunity. The pièce de résistance this year was the candelabra. Candles not included, sadly, but they've just got this beautiful Baroque symmetrical design with these sort of lily petals. They're actually very lightweight. As you can see, they're actually hollow, which reduces the weight greatly. They actually came as a pair, so this is what it looks like without candles. Still rather dramatic. I'll be very excited to get these on the wall and displayed. A little bonus present was these roses and chrysanthemums. For some reason the chrysanthemums are a little shy in coming out, but it effectively gives me 2 bouquets for the price of 1. Absolutely gorgeous. I may even take the roses out and dry them so I can keep them forever. How romantic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Tell me, what's been your favourite ever birthday present that you've received? Have you had anything unusual or that particularly resonated with your gothic soul? I'd love to hear all about it in the comments. If you enjoyed, do hit the like button and consider subscribing. As well as hauls and collections, I share macabre facts, gothic tips, and also frequently attend and document gothically adjacent events, shops, and locations in general. If that would be of interest, do consider subscribing. You're also welcome to join my Patreon, the link will be in the description, where you can unlock exclusive artwork, videos, book and film reviews. I will most likely be reviewing all of my birthday reads on there in the near future. Well, until next time, take care my darklings. Bye bye.